Hey guys, what's up? I'm finally doing a vlog during the day when things are active and life is alive. Because usually I'm not alive at this point. It's gotten to the point where to keep a rate of videos going consistently, I've put together this horrible schedule to where I am staying up until 8 a.m. editing and painting figures because that's when I'm most active is during the day. So right when the sun rises, I go to bed and then I wake up at like 4 p.m. and it's been really bad because that's not a good thing because I like being nocturnal, but when you're going to bed at 8 a.m. and waking up at 4, it gets kind of insane because then I wake up and I'm like, hey, I have things to post on the Twitter and the book face, and then I'm like, oh wait, the sun's already gone down and everyone's going to bed for school, and I'm like, well, crap. So I gotta stop that. I have to do something that's really tiring enough to where I can just, pass out and get back on a normal schedule because, man, it's pissed me off, but I've also been pretty productive for the most part. And in doing so, I started a new series, pretty much going over the progress that I've made for the Siege of Pal City. And if I haven't shown it to you in a little while, this is the progress I've made so far. You can see it all going on right here. I've got Fives and Fox down there, and they're just laying there for no reason. You can see the rock wall that will be surrounding the whole mock, and then I have all these Technic pieces that are pretty much going to be serving as the underbelly of this entire mock, and all kinds of different like terrain, mounds here, and indentations within it, and it's really looking good, and I'm liking it so far. But that entire space I have to fill with this mock, and this is all that I have so far. And these parts, while they are really useful, I have these tan plates that I'm going to be using for the majority of this. But you can see I have like dark tan in certain areas underneath, and I'm out of those plates. So I need to order some dark tan plates before I can continue with the terrain, or else it's going to look pretty inconsistent just having dark tan here and then the rest just being completely tan, which I really don't want to do. And that's why I decided that I kind of started to consider that maybe this mock won't make Brick Fair. And as lame as that sounds, that's something I really didn't want to have to just say, but you guys got to understand, we're in a condo. This isn't even, our house. And, we're probably not going to be moving into a house for a little while. And this is the best I can do, not only in terms of the makeshift space that it's in, but financially too, because funds are pretty tight when you're buying a house. It's not easy. And when you buy a house, I know a lot of you guys don't really move a lot, but there are a lot of repairs to be done with the house that we're buying, and the banks just are completely unwilling to cooperate, and the realty companies just can't do their jobs, and it's really frustrating. And that's why we're still not into the house yet. And it's been a triumph. It really has, and a triumph that may result in the Siege of Pal City. It may possibly not be making it to Brick Fair. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to dump the idea of it making the Brick Fair. I still want to see this mock make its way to Brick Fair, Virginia 2014. But if it ends up having to be a mock that I show at the end of the year, then so be it. Because I do my best, and I'm certainly not going to rush this mock, even though I only have 4.5 months. You see, I have 4.5 months, but I don't have the parts to just, build it within that time span. So if I can't acquire the parts and can, finish the entire constructing process within, before Brick Fair Virginia 2014, then I'm not going to, jeopardize the quality of this mock to make sure it hits a certain date. I mean, I don't want to make this mock look less than, is expected of me, just because I don't have the funds to make it by that certain date. But I will do my very best. I want to make that clear with you guys. Just because I don't have all the confidence in the world that this will make it to Brick Fair Virginia 2014, I still am going to make it a big priority, and that is why I have started a new series of updates for the mock. Because, like I said, if this mock doesn't make it to Brick Fair, and if it's not done by August 1st, Brick Fair starts on like the August 30th, or no, Brick Fair starts on like July 30th or 31st this month, or this year. This month, that would be great, right? Anyway. So I started a series, and it's just going to be Siege of Pal City update videos, where it's not going to be a series that is consistent. It's going to be a series where I post progress on it. Therefore, like, the first video was the progress that I've made here, and the terrain, and the general mapping, and what I have planned. Even though I did a pretty crappy job of explaining it in the video, you can check that out. Link to my main channel is always in the description below if you want a quick link to that video. It's the first video that I posted today, actually, and also you can see... where was I going? I totally lost my train of thought. But pretty much, yeah, the series is not going to be consistent. So pretty much like I said, the first video was this area of the mock, which I talk about in the general plan of the mock. And then, for example, the next video, which could be in like a month or two or something, the next Siege of House City update will be the rest of the terrain. So pretty much the terrain from this point here all the way over here, once this entire terrain area is done, is when I assume the next Siege of House City update will come into the picture. And that's how I plan on doing this. It's not going to be a consistent series because I know what I want to do for this mock, and I'm really happy with what I have so far. It's just I don't want to post videos and like say, hey, I got a new bag of plates, let's do a video. Hey, I just laid down a few plates, you know, like I just, you know, take a few plates from that bag over there and just lay them down here. Let's do a video. I don't want to do that kind of crap. I don't want to just make little bits of progress and just show you things that I'm buying, because when it comes to building mocks, it's not about how much you have, it's about your ability to create something awesome with what you are able to acquire and what you already have. And that is the point that I'm making with why I'm not going to keep this, you know, whole series of update videos for the Siege of House City going consistently. So yeah, that explains that, and how I just want you guys to be aware that this mock may not make it to Brick Fair for those of you going, but I will sure as hell keep it intact and bring it to Brick Fair 2015 if it doesn't make it. But once again, I will do my very best to make sure that it does. I just want you guys to be aware of my situation. So yeah! But regardless, I started to record the showcase on my updated Captain Rex in his Phase 2 armor, and also my updated ARC Trooper 5s, and yeah, but then I was recording it, and then I'm like, you know what, I really want to do the first Siege of House City update first, so I stopped doing that video, and it'll be my next video though, just so you know, it'll be my next video, and instead I did the first Siege of House City update. And, yeah, so customs-wise, Captain America the Winter Soldier has been my, and will be, up until, you know, I'm done with the figures, my #1 priority. So you're probably not going to see a whole lot of figures this month. I can probably guarantee that you will see RoboCop this month. But, I mean, for the most part, though, I'm still focusing on my Captain America the Winter Soldier figures, and I gotta say, I have almost finished Falcon. I mean, I guess I can give you the first little look at Falcon. There he is. But I announced on Twitter and Facebook that my Captain America the Winter Soldier figures will be debuting on my channel on April 3rd, the night before the movie releases, and the day before, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to the showcase because these minifigures are really great, and I'm really happy with the final result, as like I said, they're really great representations of the actual characters with all their new uniforms, and of course, the implementations of the new characters, Falcon, and of course, the Winter Soldier. So, I mean, yeah, these are figures I've been working on since November. I know I really haven't shown them a whole lot, but they've been creeping around on my Twitter and Facebook and crap. They've been there this whole time that I've been working on them, and I'm happy to say that they're coming pretty close to being done, so that's exciting. And then I got this today from Brick Affliction, my good friend Andrew Piskovitz, who I really don't, I haven't really kept in contact with him, and I hit myself like every day for that, but I contacted him recently, and so that's good, and I got this from him recently. He opened up his own store, brickaffliction.com, link to it will be in the description below, and he releases these amazing, incredibly detailed, and just truly amazingly crafted sculpts of all kinds of different, you know, sci-fi pieces. He makes all kinds of different sci-fi characters from various video games. He makes military armor sets. He makes all kinds of different accessories that would blow your mind, and they're pretty difficult to paint, which is why he specifically says they're meant for experienced customizers primarily. And yeah, so this is the Destiny suit that he released. Unbelievable sculpting. I don't know, I mean, I've seen him sculpt at Brick Fair, but my god, is this ridiculous. I mean, you can't even see from this video, but it's insane. But yeah, I don't plan on painting that right away because Destiny doesn't come out till September. I plan on painting that later in the year, but I wanted to secure it anyway because I know that on his site, Brick Affliction, his sculpts are so amazing that people buy them out really fast. So I wanted to just secure it so that when I am ready to paint it later this year, that will happen. And then the Disco Armor, to give you an update on him, he's kind of on hold right now, but he will eventually be finished, hopefully within this month. But like I said, I'm prioritizing the Winter Soldier figures right now so that they make the release date of April 3rd when the showcase is due out. And then I do also have RoboCop in the works. You can see there he is right so far. I've practically almost finished his legs, and now I just have a little bit more work to do on his arms. And RoboCop, based on the new reboot, which was pretty good, by the way. I saw the movie. will be done pretty shortly, and I'm really happy that Breakthrough released, his own RoboCop set of armor and weapons, as it's just really great, and I'm glad that I am making RoboCop, and I did end up going through with it. So yeah, RoboCop, pretty freaking awesome. I'm really happy to finally be making him, and yeah, guys. So I mean, other than that, for this vlog, I'm probably leaving something out, but I've kept you here for 10 minutes, 10 minutes that I hope you've stuck all the way through with and in. Anyway, I hope you are okay with the fact that I haven't been able to post vlogs as consistently as I would have liked to. I've been really directing my focus to my main channel and getting videos up on a consistent rate. I've kept videos going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. But I mean, for the most part, though, I have a lot planned, guys, and a lot that I'm considering, and a lot that is going through my little Ross mind. So yeah, on that note, I think that's it, though, guys, and I will catch you later. Sage up, House Eddie. Oh my God.
Bye.